Welcome to the Real Estate Practice Podcast, the show that helps you know what to say when you're talking to buyers and sellers so that you can close more deals and earn more money. I'm Darren Tunstall, a real estate professional, coach, and #1 best-selling author. Let's get into this. Before we begin today's episode, I want to clarify some important points. I am a licensed real estate agent and my DRE number is 018534445. It's crucial to note that this podcast operates independently of my affiliation with Keller Williams Realty and any realtor associations. My primary goal with this podcast is to provide you, our listeners, with valuable information, insights, and practical tools. As a reminder, the purpose of Scripts and Dialogues is to come, learn, practice, and be prepared to fail forward. This is where we make mistakes and help each other out, but we're mostly interested in seeing how we can get better. First, we read through the script word for word, and then we go back and put it into our own natural tone, style, and phrasing. You won't know what to say until you go through the script. So, with that said, many people will say, that's not how I sound, and I totally get it. That's not how you sound. But that is the reason why we practice every day, so that the script becomes you and in your own voice. So read it word for word first, then go back and put it into your own natural tone, style, and phrasing, and I think it'll work out. So this whole week is all about lead generation. Who loves FSBOs, for sale by owners?
I love FSBOs.
Yes.
Yeah, I like those FSBOs too. Just
I will not lie.
Well, just to throw this out there, because I know it's going to come up at some point, when we're talking to a for sale by owner, we don't call them FSBOs. You know, people like you who are FSBOs, it sounds like you're calling them names. You know, this is industry jargon, right? They don't know. Typically, they may or may not know. Who knows? We don't know. But, you know, like all other acronyms in real estate, we want to spell it out, right? For sale by owner. And in this case, we don't want to call a for sale by owner a FSBO because you're literally calling them a name, or we don't know what they're thinking. So let's just call them a for sale by owner. Or, you know, hey, I noticed you're selling your home yourself. Make sense?
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and set this up. In this scenario, that's interesting. I got to change that. In this scenario, you are engaging with for sale by owner homeowners. Your goal is to leave your business card with the homeowner and establish a mutually beneficial relationship. The intention is to establish a connection with the FSBO, with the FSBO homeowner, offer assistance with the potential buyers, and leave behind contact information for future collaboration. And that's about it. As we go through this, you're just having a conversation. You might be calling one. You might be stopping by. The best way to do it is to drive by, look at, a cheesy for sale by owner sign, and you go up to them and talk to them, or you might see them working out in front of their house or something, and just strike up a conversation. It's not all about, do you want to sell? 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 What is it really about?
Customer service.
Leaving your card.
Providing some service,
Connection.
and striking up a relationship.
Yeah. And Wendy, what did you just say?
So I said building connections. Relationship. Connection.
Connections. Yeah. You're all right. So coming from a place of contribution, how can we help during this time, right? And is there anything that I can provide you that will help you to get this home sold? Are you open to working with buyers if I bring them to the table? Are you interested in working with agents? How open are you to working with agents when we bring a buyer to the table? Things like that. So, but coming from a place of contribution, helping them out the best that we possibly can. And then hopefully they realize at some point you will have that conversation, which is, have you thought about working with a realtor? You know, today is let's just meet them and greet them and help them out in any way possible. All right, let's go ahead and break out. You ready to do this?
Yeah, you ready?
I am. Let me just put the room on enable waiting room so that we can get any surprise visitors. All right, FSBO me.
All right. Hey there, how you doing today? My name is Emily. I'm with Keller Williams Realty. I was driving by your home. I've driven by it a few times and noticed that you're selling it on your own.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Why are you driving by my house?
Well, I work in this area.
Hmm.
One of the real estate agents that works a lot in this area. I know a lot of people over here. But I was hoping, maybe I can help you, or even better, we can help each other. So you want to sell your house, and I want to find some new clients.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Well, what do you got in mind?
Well, check this out. I consider myself the go-to agent in this neighborhood, like I said, and I really respect that you're taking on the sale yourself. It's a lot of work, and good for you. But I'm curious, what do you do with the potential buyers who aren't quite the right fit? Like maybe they come, they look at the house, and they're like, I don't think so. Or maybe, what do you do with those people?
I just let them go. I mean, if they're not the right fit, they're not the right fit. I don't really do anything with them. If they can't buy my
Yeah.
house, then I just don't talk to them anymore.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, that's okay, but that's where I come in. I would love to leave you with some of my business cards if I may. And when a potential buyer stops by to view your home, would you be open to giving them one of my business cards? This way, if your home isn't quite the right fit for them, I can help them find a home that matches their needs.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a, I guess I could do that.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. But in return for your help with the business cards, I'm available to answer any of your questions that you might have about the process of selling your home, whether it's pricing it right, paperwork, or anything else. I'm here to assist you.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, that sounds interesting.
All right, awesome. So we have a deal to help each other out?
I, I think I can work with you as long as you don't just keep hounding me to try to sell my house.
No, 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 no. Well, thank you so much. I can do that if you want me to, but it looks like you got it handled. But thank you so much. I look forward to assisting you and any potential buyers who come your way.
All
I
right. Well,
can
thank
even
you.
bring some of my clients by.
That would be interesting. Yeah, if you have anybody who wants to buy it, then yeah, let's have that discussion.
Tell you what, could you mind if you giving me a little tour in case, I might have one of my buyers might be interested now. Maybe I could check it out and, that way I could kind of give them a little preview of what, your home is like.
Yeah, sure. Come on in. I'll give you a
Awesome.
tour.
Thank you
Uh,
so much. Oh, here's those business cards.
Thank you. And this is the obviously front door, patio area. You know, it's a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and we have on the outside there's a nice pool as
Love
well
it.
that we put in there. We put that in there a few years ago and enjoyed it a lot. The living room area is obviously used for living. We don't have a TV in here. I hope that doesn't make a difference, but
No.
the TV, I basically I threw that away about 2 years ago when I realized everything on TV is junk.
Yep. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, every now and again I'll watch stuff, but I'll just if it's something that I have to see, I'll just like use my tablet or something. I don't really use a TV in the house either. I'm kind of the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, and if I need to, learn about something, all I have to do is ask a friend and they can just tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
People are eager to tell us what's going on in the world
Oh yeah.
anyways. Um,
Absolutely. Especially in
we
my line of work.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the kitchen, we just remodeled the
Yeah, I was gonna
kitchen.
say it looks great.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. We are kind of bummed to see it go, but we it's time to move on. So
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
we're gonna do.
I get you. Where are you moving to?
We're gonna move to Austin, Texas.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you already have a
Love it.
house out there? I
Uh
know some great real estate agents out there if you need a realtor.
I do not have a house out there, and I would love to be in touch with somebody who can show us around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can connect you with a couple people. Tell you what, I'm gonna send you someone I know, and you can reach out to them when you're ready, or I can have them reach out to you and kind of get a timeline established of when you're out there to start looking, or they can start sending you homes now.
I think that would be great. Yeah, I want to be there in, like less than 2 months. So
Okay.
the quicker I can get connected, the faster I can start looking too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I can help you with that. What's an email I can send you their info?
DKT@darrentunstall.com.
Okay. Okay. Could I get your
Yeah.
phone number? Or is that asking?
Sure.
Okay.
It's not, no. I mean, 619-519-1834. Do you know
Okay.
who you're going to connect us with?
There's a couple people out there. Let me shoot them a call and see what's going on.
Okay.
And then I'll send you their name, or I'll send them your name or something. Either both ways.
No, that's
That
great.
way, actually, you know what? I'll talk to both of them. I'll have them both call you, and then you can kind of see who's maybe the best fit for you.
Yeah, and if you want to give me their information, I don't mind calling them too.
Yeah, yeah. I'll email it over to you. Yeah, that sounds great. So let me ask you this, not to be pushy or anything, but what are you gonna do if your home doesn't sell?
I don't know. I guess I would.
I mean, are you still gonna move and keep the house? Are you gonna
Oh,
rent
I
it
have to
out, or
move. I have to move. It's for a job, and it starts in 2 months.
so you have to sell?
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, I don't know. I thought about keeping it as a rental, but I don't know if I want to do that.
That's a lot of work, especially from out of state. But
Yeah.
you're selling your home on your own. That's a lot of work too. So, but anyways, if you change your mind, I'm happy to list it for you. But it's like I said, it looks like you know what you're doing. But if that changes, I'm here to help.
Well, let me ask you something. Earlier, you said about helping me with pricing and things. What are your thoughts on
To be honest, I think it's a little high.
high? But
Yeah.
I have so much into this house. I mean, we just, like you said, did we just remodeled the kitchen? We put a pool. Why do you think it's high?
Have you looked at the homes in your neighborhood that are for sale? It's kind of at the top of that list. And if you want to get people to look at your house, you kind of want to price it a little more strategically. They can come in a little lower, but you can always negotiate a little higher, or, I'm just saying I would have priced it maybe about $10,000 cheaper just to get more people looking at it, if that makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if something is less expensive, but I also don't want to cheapen it either and lose
Yeah.
value in the home.
No, but
Uh,
once they see the house, they'll see the value, and then you can get multiple offers, right?
that would be great.
And yeah, and then you negotiate from there. Well, that's my job. That's what I do for my clients anyway.
Interesting. What do you mean? Okay. Well, gosh, I'm just kind of struggling here because we haven't had any offers. We have a
None?
lot of people who want to come in and look at it.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And then they walk through and touch your stuff and look at your stuff and go through your closets. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but I don't know why people have that idea of doing things that way. But uh, all right. Well, okay. Well, interesting.
Is it just you, or you have someone else on the house?
My
Like,
wife and daughter and I, we all live here. My daughter would love for me to keep it and her stay here, but in order
yeah, of
for us to
course.
buy this house, we have to cash out and use it as a down payment. Plus, we'll put ourselves in an amazing position to be not house broke anymore or mortgage broke, whatever they say.
Right.
We'll be in a very, because the
House
housing,
rich, cash poor.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, So nobody's going to be staying in here. We're going to be all moving to Austin, Texas. If she wants to stay here, then she can stay and rent a house with a buddy. But with the rent being $3,500, $4,000 a
Oh,
month,
is
I
she
don't know.
older?
She's younger.
Oh, well, you said rent a house. I was thinking like an 8-year-old. I can't see them
No,
living.
no, 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 no. I mean, she's still in her teens, like, but
Oh, okay.
she's an adult enough to go out and make her own decisions, but I don't think
Got
she
it.
makes that kind of adult money either.
Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna leave your 8-year-old to live with roommates? Wow.
Yeah, that would be a little risky. I don't think CPS would like that. So,
No, yeah. Well, tell you what, is your wife gonna be home later? Maybe I should sit down and just talk to both of you and tell you what I can do to kind
uh,
of take the burden of trying to sell the house,
I
if
mean, that
you're
would be
open to it,
nice, I think. I think that would be nice because, really honestly, if I'm being fully transparent, it's I it's a lot of money to pay one person in commissions.
Right.
And that's from my understanding, that's how you work as a real estate agent.
But we do a lot. I will tell you that we do. We earn our keep. We
What do
market
you
it, we list it, we tell people about it, we get it, we get people in the house, we price it right, so you get those multiple offers. There's a lot behind the scenes, all the paperwork, it's a lot. And we're risking ourselves as well, because obviously as a realtor, we're representing you, right?
huh?
So there's that risk of us
I
being
haven't thought
that
about
your
that.
fiduciary and taking on those legalities.
I haven't thought about that side because right now I just have it listed for sale. And I
Did you
mean,
put it on Zillow or anything?
what?
Did you put it on? So you just have the sign outside? That's it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I
Yeah,
have a sign in my car when I'm driving around that says house for sale, call my number.
but no one's gonna call that. They don't know what house. They don't know where you live. That's kind of weird. I
I
know
guess
I'm
it
not
is.
trying
I
to be
do get
mean,
calls
but that's
after.
kind of weird. You got a beautiful house here. You should
I do
respect
get
the
calls
house
of.
that it is and sell it
It
the
is
right
weird because I
way.
do get calls of people wanting to buy my car, so maybe that's
Yeah,
not the right
see? That's
strategy.
weird. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I tell you what. Yes, we are going to be home a little later today.
Why don't I come back like maybe around 5? Is she gonna be home at 5?
Yeah, she'll be home. She'll be just getting home, so that'll be, if we can make it 5:30, that'll be even
Yeah,
better.
I can do that. Absolutely. Yeah, I got some business up the street. I'll come back at 5:30. We'll sit down and just, hear me out. I'll bring my presentation. I'll email it to you too, so you have it. You can look through it,
Okay.
jot down any questions that you might have.
Is it going to cost me any money for you to come back and talk to us?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
The only
I,
way that I get paid is if
I
I
don't
sell
want to
the
sound
house.
cheap, but
No, I only get paid if I sell your house for you.
okay.
That's
Okay.
how I get paid.
All right.
And for everybody you refer me to with that stack of business cards.
I see. Oh, okay. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
What
Well,
All
did
right.
thanks,
you
Darren.
miss?
It was nice meeting you. I'll see you at 5:30. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you. See you later.
Yeah. Have a good day. Good
You
luck.
too.
Get that sign out of your car. It's not gonna work that way.
I know it's weird. Okay. All right. Good job, Emily.
Yeah, like always.
That was a lot of fun. Emily and I had a good conversation about working with for sale by owners. One of the things that she did really well at the end, and I'd like to hear how you all did, at the very end, rather than just saying thank you so much, I look forward to assisting you in any potential buyers who come your way. She said, would you mind giving me a tour, of your home? I have buyers that are looking for homes and I would love to give this information to them. So I gave her a tour, and along the way, she's asking me questions, which you should be doing. And I pushed back. I gave her some objections. I wasn't just being somebody fairly easy. I wasn't super crazy difficult either.
Little weird.
Little weird, little weird.
Yeah.
I put a for sale sign in my car. I put a for sale sign in the front door, and then she says, "Well, is that all you're doing?" And I said, "Well, I have a for sale sign in my car that says house for sale to call my number." So she's like, "But that's weird. That's not gonna work." I was kind of playing the dumb, lack of knowledge type person, just doesn't know exactly what to do. And she brought up some really good points, which was there's so much more than just putting a sign out in front of the yard.
Mhm.
You know, there's the paperwork, there's the negotiations, there's, you know, escrow and title and the back and forth, the inspections, the everything that we
Financing.
talked about yesterday, right?
Mhm.
And you did a really good job.
Thanks.
How about all of you? What happened at the end? I'm curious.
Fadi's gonna take my cards.
Yeah, we agreed to help each other out.
Yeah.
Collaborative. Good. Good.
Yeah,
Emily,
same here. Same here. We agreed.
did anybody go for a tour or go for I mean, she didn't ask. I want to point out, she didn't straight out just ask, you know, would you consider selling your property with somebody? She never asked me that. She asked me to give her a tour
Hmm.
Mm,
because she had buyers that she's working with.
No,
And
that's a good idea.
yeah, a good start.
yeah.
I made
Now-
one change to the script.
Yeah.
On the second statement, it says, I want to find new clients. I added buyer clients. That way it took the pressure off the seller.
Good point.
That's
Yep.
I'm looking, I'm looking, I want to find new buyer clients.
I gotta find that. It's in the second
Second-
agent line.
Second agent line, yeah.
I'm gonna go buy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Okay, I see it. Yeah. Instead of finding new clients, I want to find new buyer clients or just buyer
Yeah.
clients.
New buyer clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I'm gonna add that. Do you mind if I add that?
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I think it takes the pressure because you're saying new clients. The first thing they're thinking is that you want to list my house.
yeah,
Right.
Right.
you're right.
Right. That's a good point. I'll add that. That's a really good perspective from the sellers, you know, as they're viewing you
Mhm.
this way. You know, all they want to do is sell my house. No, I just want to find new buyer clients and stress that.
Yeah.
You know, make that an emphasis so that it's you make a point to say I want to find new buyer clients. However you might want to say it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, lesson learned for me, do not put a for sale by owner sign in your car because people will call you and
Especially
ask
if you park in
want to
front of
sell
the
your car.
neighbor's house.
That's awesome.
Can you imagine?
I'd be like, what are you doing, dude? Getting all these
Not
people
selling my
knocking on my
house.
door. That's great. Hey, look, what are we doing now? It's 9 o'clock. What do we do now?
Prospecting.
Prospecting. Go lead
Workout.
generate.
All
Work
right.
out. Okay. All right. You guys have a good day. Y'all have a good day. And
Bye,
we'll see
guys.
you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Friday.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that's the script. I hope that you found it useful. Just head over to realestatescriptspractice.com for more resources and downloads. This content is for educational purposes only and does not make any guarantees. We suggest you seek the help and or advice of your broker, coach, mentor, office manager, attorney, and or financial advisor. Brought to you by Darren Tunstall, a licensed real estate agent, DRE number 018534445. The intention is to provide you with valuable information, insights, and practical tools. Please note that all results may vary and participants are responsible for their own actions.